Welcome back to Narrator's Cut. Today we're going to show you a 2021 comedy movie called Don't Look Up, where two low-level astronomers must go on a massive media tour in order to alert the world of the impending arrival of a comet that would destroy the planet Earth. As they embark on a media tour, can the duo get everybody to look up before it's too late? Enjoy and keep watching. Kate Dibiasky, a PhD candidate in astronomy at Michigan State University who is working with the Subaru telescope, has recently discovered a previously undiscovered comet that is located just within Jupiter's orbit at 4.60 from the Sun. Her lecturer, Dr. Randall Mindy, predicts that it will strike Earth in around 6 months and that it will be huge enough to inflict a global extinction catastrophe, which NASA has confirmed internally. Dibiasky and Mindy deliver their results to the White House, where they are welcomed with disinterest by President Janie Orlin and her son, Chief of Staff Jason. They are accompanied by Dr. Teddy Oglethorpe, Director of NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office. Oglethorpe instructs Dibiasky and Mindy to leak the information to the media, which they do on a morning talk program hosted by Brie Avanti and Jack Bremer, in which they appear as guests on the show. When the presenters address the subject in a light-hearted manner, Dibiasky loses her cool and shouts about the threat, causing widespread mocking on the internet. Dibiasky's lover openly denounces her, but Mindy's excellent looks garners widespread support due to his good looks. The real announcement of the comet's impending menace gets little media attention in the first place. It is rejected by Orleans director of NASA, who happens to be a major contributor to Orlin and has no prior experience in astronomy. Orlin diverts attention away from her involvement in a sex scandal involving her Supreme Court nominee and increases her support ratings by confirming the threat of the comet, launching a project to hit and deflect the comet using nuclear weapons, and verifying the danger of the comet. Even though the expedition is successful in its first stages, Orlin decides to terminate it after Peter Isherwell, the millionaire CEO of technology firm Bash and another major supporter, finds that the comet contains rare earth materials valued at billions of dollars. Using new technologies provided by BASH's Nobel laureates, the White House has agreed to utilize the comet for commercial purposes by fragmenting and retrieving it from the ocean in a proposal that has not been subjected to academic peer review. The White House keeps Dibiasky and Oglethorpe on the sidelines while appointing Mindy as the National Science Advisor in an attempt to co-opt him. Dibiasky attempts to gather public opposition to the program but is forced to give up after being threatened by Orleans government. Mindy becomes a well-known advocate for the comet's economic potential and has an affair with Avanti as a result of her efforts in this regard. Others who keep demanding the destruction of the comet are separated from those who denounce alarmism and think that mining the comet would generate employment, and those who continue to deny that the comet even exists are divided as well. Dibiasky goes to her hometown of Illinois and starts a fatalistic romance with Ewell, a shoplifter she encounters while working at a local convenience store. Mindy's wife, June, learns about his affair and confronts him. Mindy shouts on live air, growing enraged and upset as she criticizes Orlin for downplaying the oncoming catastrophe and questions humanity's apathy to the looming doomsday scenario. Mindy, who has been cut off from the government, reconciles with Dibiasky as the comet begins to be seen from the Earth. Mindy, DiBiase, and Oglethorpe launch a social media campaign against Orlin and Bash, urging people to just look up, and for other nations to undertake their own comet interception operations in response to Orlin and Bash. The City of Orleans government launched a counter-campaign called Don't Look Up. Angered by Orleans' decision to exclude them from the comet mining contract, they organize an united attempt to deflect the comet, but their spacecraft explodes as it approaches the launch pad. In addition, BASH's effort to split up the comet fails, and Isherwell, Orlin, and others in the group board a sleeper starship built to discover an Earth-like planet, unwittingly abandoning Jason in the process. Indy is offered 2 spots on the ship by Orlin, but he rejects, preferring to spend his farewell evening with his family, including DiBiase, Oglethorpe, and Ewell, instead. As predicted, the comet collides with Earth, triggering a catastrophic catastrophe and the death of everyone on the globe. Cryogenic sleep is broken after 22,740 years when those who fled Earth before the impact arrive on a lush extraterrestrial world, bringing their cryogenic hibernation to an end. It is a livable planet that they admire as they depart their spaceship nude and mainly empty-handed. In the midst of an extraterrestrial creature's onslaught on mankind, Orlin is rapidly slain and consumed by another of its like. During an after-credits sequence, Jason emerges from the ruins, having survived the comet, and uses his phone to attempt to post something on social media. That's all there is to it. I hope you like the movie. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more recap movies like this. We'll see you soon. Take care.